Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Music Analyst Show with me, your boy, the man, NJ to the City with the number 2 and TO. Let's go. Now, this update with the Music Analyst Show is pretty much announcing that this show will either turn into music reviews with NJ number 2 the City, which is me. Will either turn into music reviews with NJ to the City or stay the Music Analyst Show, or I'll just do both. I don't know, but I do know that music reviews with NJ to the City makes sense because I also have another show have yet to film titled School Reviews with NJ to the City. Yes, I said school reviews with NJ to the City because, like I said before, multiple of the videos, ladies and gentlemen, I study school reviews often, kind of like all the time, but definitely often because, like I said, I'm an ambassador. I care about the youth and I care about the future of our education system, and I care about the future of our education system. So, yeah, I study school reviews a lot because I care about the youth and I care about the future of our education system. And I want to do what I can to try to implement, things here and there to help the schools live up, the counties live up, and help that overall growth and development into the better tomorrow of everybody. So on and so forth. So when it comes to the subject of a potential song titled Speak Out, because literally, I got that idea like 2 or 3 hours ago of a new song titled Speak Out, which is kind of like, a nickname for a song or for songs and even TV series and whatever else, like Rise Up and Rise. I think Janelle Monáe made the song titled Rise Up, if I'm not mistaken. She made the song titled Rise Up. But pretty much, if I were to make a song titled Voice Up or whatever I just said, if I were to make not Voice Up, Step Up, if I were to make a song like that, it would pretty much be somewhat that exact same idea of rise up, to a certain degree, make your voice heard, speak out, let your voice be heard. Because I'm over here already recording songs such as Find Your Voice, Make Your Voice Heard, because honestly, it's so much beauty, wisdom, and creativeness that I can pull from, when it comes to those matters, and I'll discuss that when I get into into my political show on this YouTube channel, which I'll get into that eventually, just not right now, but I'll get into that eventually because I have a lot of political views, honestly. But just to let you know, like I say, the Music Analyst Show will either be rehashed out into music reviews with NJ to the City, or it will be both. I'll do both. I'll do the Music Analyst Show and I'll do music reviews. I'll probably do both. 'Cause I like both names, so I'll probably do both. But as well, school reviews with NJ to the City. That is another show that is yet to be filmed, but I'm totally going to get into that because, again, I study school reviews often because I'm very heavily invested in our youth and the further growth and development of our youth and our education system, so we can continuously live up. And for example, it's like when it comes to that stuff of No Child Left Behind, we're gonna start finally living up to that. I probably need to go deeper into that when it comes to studying of all the things that are implemented and other stuff like that. But definitely, it's like when it comes to No Child Left Behind, let's go no child constructively left behind. When it comes to these are the things that we are definitely gonna do, and parental involvement is gonna be more active than it's ever been. And I'm literally telling you that one of the top things within, that needs to be passed within our education system is, or not even really passed, because this has everything to do with just, like, for example, PTOs. We got PTOs for a reason, which is titled Parent Teacher Organization, if I'm not mistaken. We have things like that for a reason, and I do believe parental involvement needs to be a lot more active than it's ever been in our schools and in our counties, in our communities, in our states, everywhere, everything. Parents need to definitely step up and do what they got to do for the future of their kids and the future of their families overall, and the future of their communities. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not hard. It's literally, it's really about, if you were to ask me, it's like that song I made years ago, which I never fully mastered, but the song that I kind of made that I think is still on this channel, but I definitely had the idea of, titled Grow a Spine. It's pretty much that song, because a majority of people need to definitely grow a spine and start standing up for something and fighting for something God honest and real, and start pushing these movements towards a good cultural change that is going to help benefit everybody. A lot of people still want to be culturally asleep, don't want to be culturally awake. They want to keep thinking that this and that doesn't affect them, you know, or as long as it, because here's the thing, even if it doesn't verbally, personally affect you, you should still want to fight for other people's rights and other people's causes if it's something that is honorable, of justice, and of God, honest and real purpose and destiny and reason. You should still want to stand up and try to fight for something and be a voice of something that is extraordinary, that's going to bring great and extraordinary God first real change. So forth and so forth. So like I said before, stuff like the No Child Left Behind Act, I'm definitely going to get deeper into that when it comes to, analyzing, what parts definitely, like, it's just the fact being, again, I study school reviews all the time, so I'm just going to, and I would love to, give ideas for a future bill that definitely, hopefully, does get passed, that, when it comes to, I want to circle this all back to parental involvement, but literally this is really about faculty and staff and administration in schools when it comes to whatever I would implement with the No Child Left Behind Act, honestly, But God bless every parent, every family, everybody out there, period. Do for better and for worse. Again, you got me working hard like I usually do with my music and academics and other stuff like that, making some of the most beautiful, just music, justice, culture healing, cultural awareness music that I can possibly make. This morning I woke up by God's grace. I recorded 2 songs titled "That's My Baby" and "Days of Triumph." Or I recorded 3, but I definitely know those are the 2 that I ended up recording this morning on this, right now it's Sunday, but on Saturday I ended up getting up, recording those 2 songs, and it's amazing. The ideas of those 2 songs were not at all what, when I was recording them, I kind of, because this is how I go when it comes to writing music, period, but, well, at least some of my songs, writing music, but, this was freestyle, because again, I freestyle a lot too. I don't just write all the time. I freestyle a lot. Because last night, on Friday night, specifically Friday night, is when I ended up freestyling like 17 or 18 songs before I finally went to bed. Saturday night, Saturday morning, better yet, Saturday morning with those 2 songs titled "That's My Baby" and you would probably you probably would think that's a love song, which is kind of like a mixture. It's a mixture of a love song with a cultural healing song to a certain degree. That and "Days of Triumph." "Days of Triumph" and like, for example, "Days of Triumph" is a song that will probably definitely come out definitely very, very soon, within the next few weeks or months. Actually definitely will come a part of my Higher Morals album, probably, definitely. Higher Morals, by the way, the Higher Morals album, which is definitely currently constructing right now, currently recording. By the way, I'm on album cycles every day. If I didn't already tell y'all that in other videos, I'm on album cycles every day. But because I'm always creating new music that fits this album, it fits that album. I'm never just working on one project. I'm always working on like 2, 3, or 4 at the same time. Proud of it, because if you were to ask me, that's how you definitely reach a broader base, and that's also how you get more accomplished. And when it comes to me, like I said, I'm not on tour whatsoever. I've never been on tour a day in my life when it comes to my music career, but definitely you got to realize when it comes to me and what I do, I'm not on tour, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. When it comes to all the other rappers and singers and music musicians who are making tons and tons of money, I'm not doing all the stuff that they're doing. But if you were to ask me, I'm making better music lyrically than half of them, by the way. But definitely, it's amazing how it's like I'm not doing all those things that they're doing, but yet, at least when it comes, like, the point is, like, I have time to make all this other good cultural healing music that I make, because you could say, because I'm not on tour doing everything that they're doing. Sorry for my stuttering. But my biggest point here is, because I didn't even think this video was going to go to 10 minutes, but hey, all glory be to God with that. Because I'm still saying mostly a good majority of what I'm saying is still real, still fascinating, still delightful and enjoyable. But But my Days of Triumph song specifically is a song where I thought I was going to be talking about just my life. I thought I was going to be talking about my life with my future Days of Triumph, with doing this and doing that. And as I was recording it, I ended up recording like a socially conscious song instead, you know. And I'm not talking about like when I say socially conscious song, I mean like I ended up, you know, recording a song that was more towards, you know, helping heal the culture um, of being like, it's like rhyming days with like, it's like saying to end up getting to our triumphant days, we have to do this and do that to constructively and healthily change our ways. Like I ended up making a song like that versus making a song talking about, oh yeah, when this and like, oh like, you know, it's like saying rather than bragging about myself and what I'm gonna be futurely doing once I get this and I get that tool in my life, I ended up talking about, you know, everybody as a whole when it comes to, you know, triumphant days. You know, we're gonna get there once we, you know, do this and do that to change our cultural differences and cultural ways and stuff like that. Even though you're not gonna hear anything of what I just said in those exact words in the song called Days of Triumph, but still I ended up making it, instead of a song about me and what I futurely plan on doing to make my Days of Triumph my Days of Triumph, I ended up talking about the entire culture and society instead, you know, and helping bring new life and new purpose, new meaning and new destiny to society and culture, you know. So either way, for example, and even That's My Baby, that song is like, that song itself is like, same way, I'm like saying, oh, that's my baby, making all this cultural change. That's my baby, baby up on that stage, you know, owning this change, owning this movement for cultural change and stuff like that. Like I ended up making both, or recording both those songs with an idea of really talking about my own personal life, but you know, and what I'm doing now or what I'm going to futurely be doing. I went into recording both these songs with that idea of talking about my own personal life, but then when I ended up recording them, instead of talking about my own personal life, I ended up talking about making cultural change as a society and as a people and as a nation and culture. You get the point. You know, again, I look forward to you all hearing all these songs that I'm recording. Like I said before, I love making cultural healing music. One of the top things that I definitely believe music should be, you know, used for, period, is all this whole culture healing music, you know, because, hey, I mean, especially look at the times we live in today. We need that culture healing music. And other than that, like I said, I try to make a diverse type. I try to make it the diverse type, honestly, with the culture healing music. I try to make the best diverse type I can when it comes to, you know, when it comes to my music selection, period. And when it comes to my genres of music, I literally just usually only set out to do hip hop and R&B. But if you listen to a majority of my last like 20, 30, 40, 50 songs, but I'm going to say definitely last 20 songs, I'm making a mixture of rap, R&B, and pop. You know, probably something else that I can't name, but you get the point. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. Once again, I hope that majority of what I said, if not all of what I said, was completely accurate, and you know, and you could all agree with it in some type of God first, 116 Unashamed way. Once again, repping Nice with my niece shirt on. I wore this to the movies yesterday to go see Pacific Rim, and it was good. It was classy. It was awesome. Yeah, so on and so forth, and the relationship with that the main character has, you know, with that young girl in the movie kept bringing me back to like big brother, little sister thing. And honestly, because I'm obsessed with being a big brother, I'm obsessed with, you know, mentoring, I'm obsessed with leading the next generation into their days of triumph and into, you know, other stuff like that, you know, beautifully prosperous, successful, God first, but once it's unashamed, God first, God of everything. You get the point. I'm obsessed with all those real qualities and those real moments and those, you know, real sentimentals of, you know, mentoring, big brother, little sister. You get the point. You know, big brother, you know, little brother, all that real stuff, and you know, and shaping, you know, growing family, shaping lives, building foundations. Okay, more coming soon. God bless. Love you.